Greetings, younglings, Padawans, and Jedi Knights. It is I, the Grand Master Jeddalo, here to give you another lesson in the ways of the Force. And welcome to another 31 days of Halloween. Today we're going to be doing Don't Open Your Eyes. So we're going to be doing this. Don't know, this is a pretty good game. So, get underway, and we're going to do this. Start. It's getting late. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. The night is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I know since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room, there's a bed. In my room, there's a wardrobe. In my room, there's pictures framed on the wall. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Okay. What's that sound? Are those footsteps? No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. But it's getting closer. And closer. And closer. And closer. They are gone. Right. There's no way someone could be there. Oh dear Lord.
Hey.
Uh-oh, it's talking to me.
Open your eyes.
Do I open my eyes? No. I don't open my eyes.
Open your eyes. Look at me.
I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them? Is that how it is?
I can feel someone breathing over my ear. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you. I have never seen myself before. I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes, so you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget, like a faded dream.
Okay.
I know you're not asleep. You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile, like I could almost grab them.
I feel something caress my ear.
Put my fingers around them and tear them off. If I do, will you scream?
No shit, Sherlock.
Will I hear your voice?
Adoy.
It was a joke. I'm joking. Don't be scared. Hey, how do you think my eyes look when our gazes finally meet? What will you find? Answer me.
Empty.
They look empty. That may be so. The eyes are the window to the soul. That's what someone told me long ago. They said that the soul was holy, bright, beautiful. Every person has one, both the good and the evil. But that person said I was the exception, that something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy, so bright, so beautiful. They looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue. Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there. I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out. Even if I felt it sometimes crawling through my veins. Maybe that's why I've never ever seen myself before. Because I'm empty. But isn't that something to be grateful for? Because if I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed. By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain. So maybe this is for the best. I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me, nor the second, nor the third, nor the several others who came after. The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them. Hey, have you ever felt so empty, so devoid of what makes everyone special, that you've embraced the void as your own? Have you?
I remain silent.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
Yes.
A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Will I open my eyes? No.
So you won't look at me, even though your eyes are so pretty. I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearls and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
A breath of cold air caresses my eyelashes.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Obscene Phone Caller that somehow found my address. Look at this obscene phone caller. Jesus, man.
People are good at closing their doors.
Okay.
Do you know what a door is?
Duh.
Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell, and sometimes, me. I can't open doors. I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses. Because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in. So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might be open. Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake, as if expecting
That's right.
Even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid? Do I scare you? No, that can't be it. We have been chatting for so long.
Yeah, you call it chatting. I call it talking to you're talking to yourself.
You haven't chased me out.
And not yet.
That means you welcome me.
Not really.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Something moves over my bed sheets.
you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm. So very warm. Because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands look when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel? Answer me.
What do their hands look like? Look deceitful. They look deceitful.
They look deceitful.
Oh boy.
That may be so. These hands of mine tend to squirm into places I could never imagine. Be it tiny holes in the walls, housing arachnids of all sizes, or the pockets of midnight walkers strolling the parks that sometimes serve me as home. These fingers squirm in and drag out what they find. So now I carry all sorts of trinkets with me. Keys, peeping gadgets, notes with love poems in them, the corpse of one or two insects, eventually eaten away by those who come take their place. I keep everything with me, regardless of their use. But sometimes I feel bad, because maybe it was something important. The person I took them from could be distraught, their happiness shattered, their lives ended. So I consider maybe dropping them somewhere in the park. But what if I need them? What if the keys can one day open the door I want? What if the poems help me befriend a new partner? What if the arachnids serve me as unlikely sustenance? There are too many ifs. But I'm also too afraid to find out the truth. So I let them stay with me, slowly becoming a part of me, helping me grow. I've grown so much. I had to lower my head when entering your room.
Jesus, what are you, 6'4"? You a tall motherfucker, that's right.
These fingers won't stop, squirming and coiling around everything they feel. And I can only hope they merely take what they need. I would be saddened if my body grew too much, because I wouldn't get to enter rooms like yours anymore. Hey, have you ever attempted to help yourself grow by mercilessly taking away from someone else? Have you?
I remain silent.
These hands, are these my hands?
Yes.
A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Do I open my eyes? No.
So you won't look at me. Even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin. Oh. Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's called a heartbeat.
My skin is pulsating.
Heartbeat, dude. Heartbeat.
It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question. Someone will answer, there's no doubt about it, but it might not be the answer I wish for, since I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled.
Okay.
Just thinking about it, it makes me feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words.
Neither am I, dude.
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either.
Maybe it was me. You just don't remember.
And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did, simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me.
Okay.
And you finally take those bed sheets off your body.
Whoa, dude. Slow your roll there, buddy.
And you inspect every crevice of mine.
Okay, first off, before I go taking my bed sheets off and start inspecting any crevices of some, gangly creature, I can only assume, I gotta have some food in my belly, you gotta buy me dinner first, man. Before I get food in my belly and whatnot, I ain't gonna be expecting any crevices anytime soon, okay? So, you better be buying me dinner there first, pal.
And you finally open those tight lips of yours to let me hear what I am.
Okay.
And to maybe even give me a name.
Steve. Your name is Steve. Hi, Steve. I'm gonna call you Steve from now on.
It makes me feel...
Feel what, Steve?
But I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face.
Okay.
Hey, what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me.
I think you'll be so happy somebody looked at you finally. That's what I think. A cheerful smile.
A cheerful smile.
Oh, good lord, that's creepy. You're creepy, Steve.
That may be so. It would only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy. It has been so long. I can no longer remember where it all began. But who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point is that faint memory. The earliest one I can recall. I was walking, and for some reason, it was daytime. I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city, one full of people, I couldn't see them, but I knew they were there, hiding in the shadows, with their backs against the dirt, completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me. Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think. And who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well. And one day I decided to go for a walk. A walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory, and my most joyful one. No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that. So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful. So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you?
I remain silent.
This expression, is this my expression?
Yes.
I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features. And you have helped me picture them all.
Well, you're welcome, Steve.
No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you.
That's good, Steve.
One born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left.
What's that?
You need to make sure of the truth.
Oh, God.
It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
Do I open my eyes? Sorry, Steve. I can't. You might look like that, and I might be terrified, but you might not look like that, and I'd be even more terrified, so no.
I see. I understand. No, it's fine.
Sorry, Steve.
You have still helped me by answering my questions.
That's true.
No one has done that for me before.
That's true. So, in a way, I helped you. So, yeah. I hope you're happy, Steve. I hope that creepy-ass smile serves you well.
So I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me.
What do you mean? We've been talking this whole time.
Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head.
Well, maybe it was, Steve.
You haven't opened your mouth.
What do you mean? Of course I have. I named you Steve.
But you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can. And I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are, like me. We are the same. You too. Look for what's not there. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you. And you too. are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake. I know you're lying. Because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am.
Okay.
These eyes, these hands, this expression. They aren't mine. Maybe they are yours.
Okay.
But I do not care. Not anymore. Open your eyes. I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes and see me for what I truly am. You said so. Remember that in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here. So you have to.
Yeah, but I've never seen you before.
You have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
For eyes. Oh boy. Do I open?
You had your chance. It's not up to you anymore. You won't open your eyes. I will.
Oh boy. Something coils around my head. The pressure around my skull is unbearable. I hear something shatter. Oh boy.
Ah, your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend, what do you see?
I want to answer, but they've grabbed onto my head and won't let me talk. But what I see is... Oh boy. Oh dear Lord. Good God. I close my eyes.
That won't do. Open your eyes.
Ow.
Open them. Open them now. Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Oh no. It seems I did it again.
Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game.
You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right? Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important. But I can no longer open my eyes. Well, Padawans, that was Don't Open Your Eyes. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. There is, every time he asks you to open your eyes before the final time after the expression, if you open your eyes, and if you even open your eyes when he asks, after the expression part, if you open your eyes, if you choose to open your eyes at any time at that point, you open your eyes, the room's there, but he disappears. He's not there, he disappears. The room is like how it was when you closed your eyes and says at the bottom, there's nothing there. Then it fades to black and it takes you right back to this window. So, I guess, it gives you the option to open your eyes or not. But that's what happens every time you do. Even if you open it when he first says, hey, open your eyes, there's nothing there. It's just your room. So, as morbid as it sounds, it seems to me that the true ending to this game is you don't open your eyes at all. And you get the true ending, and you finally see what he looks like, which is a bunch of squiggly line skin and star eyes, I guess. So, but anyways, that'll do for now, my younglings, Padawans, and Jedi Knights. And remember, the Force will be with you, always. And, Happy Halloween.
Greetings, Padawans. I'm Commander Corvette of the Rebellion. The Grand Master has requested me to convey some important information to you all. He requested that you check out his Patreon page at www.patreon.com/Jeddalo to see all the bonus content and behind-the-scenes action you could receive when pledging to help his channel. All proceedings he receives from his Patreon will be used to help fund future missions, such as training cast and crew, along with a possible cup of blue milk. And to finally defeat that uncharismatic tyrant, Mr. Erasmus.